So, in yesterday's lecture, we saw what is a list view. Today, we would be taking it further and we would be seeing what a customized list view. Let's start with list view. A list view is something which can be used for showing text. So you can show like ABC. Since we're using string data type, we can do this thing also. But condition would be everyone will be acting as a string. Now, so list view is something which can be used for showing data. The best example of list view is contacts app, where you can see the names of person and their respective contact numbers. Now, fact is, the contacts app is not just showing you contact numbers and the names of person, it is also showing you their images. So in today's class, we'll be creating a custom list view. This list view will be having multiple elements to it, and in each box, in each list element will be having an image. Apart from this image, we'll be having some text also, which is related to this image. So agenda for today's classes, we would be creating a custom list view in which we will be showing names of the country with their flags. So what I'll do, I'll just copy all these images, Control C. I'll open the Android Studio. So here I've opened the Android Studio. I'll straight away go to App, Resource, Drawable, and inside Drawable, I'll just paste. So now it's asking me drawable and drawable V24. So at this moment, just go with drawable. Okay. So now you can see that I've got all the images over here: China, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka. If I click on this, I'll be able to view the images. Just click on your images. If actually the ID is giving you a view or preview of the images, that means the images have been imported successfully. Now let's start with the list view part, customize list view. Give it as list view. The first step was add the recycler view. The next step was instantiate the recycler view in your Java file. So list view equals to find view by ID, r.id.list view. The second step was create data source, right? So we'll be creating certain data source. What I'll do, I'll just choose two arrays over here. So one array will be for country name, equals to, let's give some country names to it, that is India, China, Sri Lanka, Nepal. That's it. There would be actually two data sources this time because your list view is having flags of country and the names of country. So obviously I'll have an array which will be having all the names of country, and then I'll be having an array which will be having all the images. Now problem is, sir, how can we create an array of images? So the answer to this problem is we can create an array of integers. So what I'll do is I'll just write integer and let's name it flag images. And let's add images over here. Now, just open the project. All the images are stored in drawable. So if I want to include China, what I'll do is r.drawable dot, the first one is India. So let's include India. After that, r.drawable dot China. After that, r.drawable dot Sri Lanka. r.drawable dot Nepal. That's it. If I'll just create the normal array adapter, what will be the problem? Array adapter equals to new array adapter. What is the first parameter, guys? This. The second parameter, layout resource files, android dot r dot layout dot simple list item. This is the default layout. After that, the third argument is country names. That's it. And the last step, the fourth step was set adapter on list view. So my adapter is ready. Now I just have to connect the adapter with my phone. So what I'll do, I'll just use list view dot set adapter and I'll pass array adapter to it. But guys, what would be the problem? If I'll do this thing, if I'll just run this program, Okay, so I guess like now you all can see it. So what happened? The names of countries are visible in, over here in form of list. But guys, what is the problem? If you use a simple list view, then the problem is that if I'll use array adapter, I'll only be able to get the names. The reason is because you're just passing the name of country names over here. You're not passing the array of images. So adapter is someone who connects the data with the list view. Now, if you're just passing one array, then how will it get the idea of another array? So what we have to do is we'll create our own adapter. The third step now says that just let's just delete, let's comment this step, fourth one. Now we'll be creating our own adapter. So for creating our own adapter, the first step is go to Java, the package, and over here, right click, new, and select Java class. Name this Java class as my adapter. Okay. So I have created an adapter over here, a class called my adapter, and this class will be extending, will be inheriting another class which is known as array adapter. And I'll write string over here. Now it is giving me some error over there. So ignore the error for this moment. And let's declare some function. Let's declare some data members to it. So my first data member would be activity context. So the first thing which I did is like I created activity context. After this, what I'll do is I'll write string names country. Then I'll write integer images country. Now what I've done, I've created the public class myAdapter, extended array adapter class. And since I'm writing string, that means this array adapter will be handling strings. Let's move further then. So now let's see what is the error. Come over here, click Alt Insert, select constructor, click the first one, array adapter, okay. Now select all and press OK. What I did, created a class, extended it, added 3 elements to it, that is context, string, string array, integer array. After that, I created a constructor. The constructor is having these parameters: context, resource, context one. So just delete the context one. So now I have created an adapter which will be able to take 2 arrays. What I did, I just selected this. I just clicked on the simple list item file. And what I came to know, that simple list item is a file which is created by Android Studio, and this file is having a text view inside it. Now my problem is, if in the adapter which we have just now created, like we have created a my adapter, right? My adapter class. Now if we'll pass simple list item, then what would be the problem? If I'll pass simple list item, then the flag won't be shown. Only the names of country would be shown, because simple list item, if you're using the simple list item, this means that the list view, each of the element, the first entry in the list view will be having a layout which is given by simple list item. And this layout is consisting of a text view. But what all things you require? You require a text view and you require an image view also. So what I'll do, now I have to create my own layout as well. So for creating our own layout, just go to resource, layout, and over here, right click, new. So it has created a layout file for me. Now what I'll do is I'll just convert this constraint layout to linear layout. Convert this to linear layout. Done. Now this file, this layout will tell the adapter that how each element will be looking. So if I'm having, let's say this list of items, so what I'm doing, I'm actually designing the first box right now. How the first box will look. The first thing I'll add an image view over here. So what I'll do is just go with image view, insert it over here. Let's select image of India. Done. Next thing you have to add is add a text view. Name this text view as, let it be text view only. Whatever it was, let it be that way. Now the problem is, if you just look at it, the flag of India is quite big, right? So what I'll do, I'll just go to image view and I'll set the width and height as 40 dp. I guess that would be adequate enough. Not as perfect. Text view. What I'll do in text view, I'll just stretch it to match parent. I'll make it wrap content. That's it. Let's increase the size of this text view. So guys, what I did in this step, what I did is I simply designed a layout, and this layout will guide my adapter how each of my list element will be looking. So what adapter will do? Let's say I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 country names, and for each country, I'm having some flag. So what adapter will do? Now you have created an adapter which is known as my adapter. So what this adapter will do? This adapter will go to the first one, to database. It will fetch these two values. Once it fetch these values, then what it will do? It will store this one in place of text view. It will store this image in place of this image. Once this box gets ready, what adapter will do? It will bring this adapter to the list view. The first elements get created. Now in the second one, what adapter will do? Adapter will go to the second one. My adapter will go to the second one. It will again do the same thing. It will again create a box which will be having an image. It will assign this over here. And once the box gets created, it will again push it to the second element. So that's it. So now what we did, we created a layout. The reason we created a layout, because if we would have used this layout, then this layout is having only text. And my adapter will be needing a layout which can have a container for text also as well as an image. So Android has created a sample layout only for adding text. It has not created a layout to add images and text view. If you want to do that, you have to create your own layout. So let's move to my adapter. So we have done these two steps. Now the third step. The third step says that write a function get view inside my adapter class. Now guys, the thing is, you have already created, like my list view is ready. You have created a sample layout also, the layout which will be having an image view and a text view. You have created two arrays also. One array is country name and another is having images. You have created the adapter as well. Now the problem is adapter. The default adapter or the simple adapter, the array adapter knows only one thing. It knows that just go to this one, find a string of array, fetch the first one, put it over here. It is not trained to get images. So in order to train it to get images, what I'll do, I'll just go back to my adapter class and I'll add a function over here that is known as getImage. So this is a function which is there in array adapter class. To add this, what I'll do, just write Control O, press Control O, and over here search for getView. So here you will get a function known as getView. Just select it and press OK. Now you are seeing plenty of red color errors over here. What do you have to do? Just remove this. I'll just remove these notations. These are known as annotations in Java. So I have removed these annotations. Now we have to tell the structure of the box to this adapter. For telling the structure of the box, what I'll be doing is I'll use a class known as layout inflator. Layout inflator equals to layout inflator dot from, and I'll pass get context. What I did, there's a class which is known as layout inflator. What the function of this class is, you just have to specify some layout file to it, and this layout file could be brought into Java code using this layout inflator. The next step is, after bringing the layout inflator, I'll write view row equals to layout inflator dot inflate. r dot layout dot. Okay. Now what I have done, guys, I have, like, if you all remember the set content view, the set content view function demanded the name of the layout file. So I have created the layout inflator. Now, using this layout inflator, what I'm doing, I'm actually bringing this file. This is the name of the file which we created. So I'm bringing this file inside the view called row. So by this time, if I'll just execute these two lines, what will happen? A box will be created in my memory, and this box will be having image view and text view. Right now, these two are empty. If I want to set some data to it, what I'll do, I'll just write text view equals to row dot find view by id, r dot id dot text view, semicolon. After this, image view equals to row dot find view by id, r dot id dot image view, semicolon. Next step is text view. Now what I did, I instantiated. Look, guys, this is similar to the main activities on create function. What I am doing over here, like, I just fetch this file. I have already fetched this file. Now I have to instantiate these two things. So for instantiating them, what I did, I just went to this my adapter and I wrote text view because I'm having a text view and an image view. And then I wrote the same function find view by ID. Now this find, since I want it to look into this view, that is, I want it to look into this box only. So that's the reason I'm assigning row dot find view by ID. Now what I'll do is text view dot set text. Now the question is, where will it get the text from? So the text will be given in the function, will be stored in this name country array. So I'll just write names country, and inside this, I'll write something which is known as position. After that, I'll write image view dot set text dot set image drawable, you can use, or set image resources, and I'll write images country, and I'll pass position. Now everything is stored inside this row. Everything is stored inside this row. So what I'll do, I'll just return the row. That is, assume this row is your box, which is consisting of text view and image view. Now you've added the name of India and the flag of India. Now it's time to return the box to the list view. So what I'll do, I'll just write return row. That was all about it. So my adapter is all ready. Inside my adapter, I have created a constructor and a function known as getView. Inside the getView function, I have to inflate the layout of the sample layout, this type of layout. So this needs to be inflated over here. Since I have used text view and image view over here, so I'm writing text view and image view over here. To instantiate them, I'm using row, that is the name of this box, row dot find view by ID. Then what I'm doing, text view dot set text, names country. This is the array which will be having all the country names. And then set image resource is the function using which I can set any drawable resource to an image view. And after this process gets completed, it will return the box. It will return the box to the list view. My adapter is ready, but now I have to call the adapter. So what I'll do is, the third step said that adapter. So what in the third step, what I'll do is, I'll create an object of my adapter class, my adapter, because now my adapter, the adapter which I shall be using is named as my adapter. It's not array adapter anymore. So now what I'll do, I'll create an object of my adapter equals to my adapter, new constructor of my adapter. The first thing which shall be going inside this constructor is nothing but this. The next thing which will be going is int resource. Now here you have to give the name of the resource file. So I'll write, since this is the box, so here I have to give the structure of box, r.layout.row list. So two things have been done. The third argument says as activity context. So I'll just pass main activity dot this. The fourth argument. Now it is asking me the name of country, the first one, which is the array name, which is having the names of country. So all my country names are stored in the array called country name. So I'll just pass it over here. Country name. The fourth argument. Fourth argument, it is asking me the array which is consisting of all the images. So what I'll do, this is the array which is having the names of all images. What I'll do, I'll just paste this over here and send it. That's it, guys. Now the last step. The last step says that set the adapter on list view. So what I'll do, I'll just create an object of list view dot set adapter function, and now I will pass my adapter object. That's it, guys. The code is completed, and this was all about customized list view. Let's debug it. The list is empty because what happens is array adapter, whenever you created a constructor, like you created a constructor over here, my adapter. So whenever this constructor gets created, what happens? It comes to this place. It assigns the values over here. It assigns the name of, it allocates the array name. It also allocates the memory to image country and other stuff. Like all assignment happens over here in this function. Now what is happening? If you just look at this one, super is having context, resource. Context means where you want to launch it. Resource means we are passing resource as r.layout.row_list. That is the structure of each box. But it also demands a third thing, which is nothing but a string array. Now, the reason why it demands a string array is, for example, my adapter should be aware of how many items are already there in your list. That's the reason. For example, the first one is there. So it will call get view, it will bring the box and the list view, and the box will be visible. Then what will happen? It will check if more items are there. Then it will again call get view, bring the first box, assign it, and it is visible. That's how it would be working. But the big question is how my adapter will be aware that how many elements are there. So in order to make it aware, what I'll do, I'll just pass a third variable over here inside the super. The third variable will be names country. So now what it will do, the moment my adapter gets called up, the first thing it will say is that it will know that where the list needs to be shown by context, how the list needs to be shown, it knows by resource. Now, how many times it has to call get view function. For knowing this, it will get the data from names country. So what it will do, it will open the array names country and it will see how many elements are there. So if there are 10 elements, then it will call this get view function from 0 to 10. So since you didn't assign any element, any array over here, so what was happening? It was not at all calling this get view function. Is the problem clear, guys? Here's the output, guys. So I've got a list view which is showing me names of country and their respective flags. That's it, guys. Thank you so much.